It's time.
Alright, hey guys, welcome to Super Smash Bros. Brawl. We're on Smashing Sundays. We have 4 ways to play. We're not going to use any of them. We're looking at some stage building techniques today, guys. That's super exciting, in case you didn't know. I love building stages. As you will see from my list of 158 stages, I'm a little insane, okay? But still, I don't even remember making the stage. I don't at all. Not even a little bit. Ike's Gauntlet? Whatever. Anyway, so instead of scrolling through 158 stages, we're going to make a new stage, and I'll show you what I mean. Alright, we're going to start out with the basic stuff. What size stage do you make? Now this depends on a lot of things, but it mostly depends on how much stuff you want to put in your stage and how fast you want your characters to die. Because on a small stage, you're going to fly off really fast, whereas on a large stage, it's going to be much harder to KO someone. So if you're looking for a giant recreation of like some scene from The Legend of Zelda, I would highly recommend large stage, but the small stages can be great too. I'm going to go with medium actually, because I don't need that much room, but I need enough to build some interesting stuff. So we'll start with that. The background doesn't matter much, although it does give you some additional pieces depending on the board, and so make your choice depending on which ones are in which. I'm not going to go into exactly what pieces change, but also keep in mind that it drastically changes the appearance of the stage, so just keep that in mind. I'm going to go with my favorite, the castle one. And the music, that's mostly your preference. I'm just going to go with some Fire Emblem music, because there's nothing, everything's, Fire Emblem's the best, obviously. I don't like any of these that much. We're going to just go with Fire Emblem main theme. Why not? That's good. Alright. We're loading the stage editor, yeah. Okay, I should mention that this game's stage editor is pretty bad. I mean, compared to a lot of games, you don't have any options, and you're pretty limited because of the fact that certain blocks like this look like they're only taking up one slot, but they take up the slot above it too, which can really limit your design choices. What you do is, there are a number of ways to make stages on the computer and then port them over, and that you don't have these issues at all, but I'm not going to endorse that because it's hacking, and I don't even do it that much myself. So we're going to stick to the basics today. Alright, so main thing, the #1 priority of any stage is to have a clear open fighting space. We're going to provide that in the middle of the board here with a big just row of blocks. That's just how we're going to start this one out. Simple stuff. I mean, if you test this stage, it's going to be simple but fun to fight on nonetheless, because you get to hit stuff. It's very frustrating when on a stage when you can't actually hit anybody because everyone's flying around, and you know, you're just it's more a game of who can stay on the stage the longest rather than who can kill the other people. So that's no fun. I'm going to add some more stuff into So basically, other interesting things are really important. You want to add variety to a stage. So, and one of the best ways to do that is through slanted blocks, any kind really. But they let you give different kinds of planes of fighting, and let me tell you, it can be very annoying and very helpful. So we're just going to do some quick little stuff here. Not going to go too crazy, but I'm going to add some slants here. Kind of a stylistic fashion, actually. I'm going to put these here. And then a little funny trick, in case you never noticed this, the bigger the blocks are, the less the slope of the slant, which is kind of strange, but yeah, I've learned not to question it. Anywho, that might be too big actually. Let's see. Yeah, I just actually want like one like this. There we go. I'm not going to go into all the controls because I think you guys can figure the controls out for yourself. Alright. Now, you see what I'm doing up here? I'm doing a couple of things. might be wondering why I'm doing that. If you try playing this stage now not only is there this big open area down here for you to fight on, there's also numerous levels of little platforms that you can bash each other on, which is pretty fun. Plus you have this slope that adds for good combat. This area up here is going to be a big KO zone because people are, like, literally you can jump off the screen. That's going to be very easy to kill people. Now, a few other things I wanted to do with this stage. I wanted to make it possible for characters to kind of snipe. Not exactly snipe, because this might be better suited for a large size stage. Yeah, in fact, it almost certainly is. But so I'm not gonna actually do that. I'm going to save that for a new stage I'll make. But anyway, I'm going to add a little diversity here. Make it a little bigger, maybe a little bigger, but alright, that's good. Now, keep pressing the wrong button. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is make the stage really unique. Now, I know everyone has made a stage where you just line up a bunch of spikes on the bottom of the stage, but that's not the purpose of the spikes. It's not in this version. It's actually not to hurt people. It's to help them recover. Now, you know what? I need to make this a bigger stage. I was thinking, oh yeah, medium will be fine, but large is better. Now, I have to tell you, in my experience, large is almost always the stage size that I really want to use. Medium works, and small is actually pretty great, but in all honesty, the most useful one I've found is the large size, because you can do a lot more things with it. I also like my stages to be pretty symmetrical, but that's just my OCD, so don't pay any mind to that. I'm doing it wrong. I'm doing it all wrong. Oh boy. Also, I highly recommend placing down all the tiles of one type at the same time, like I just did not. It makes you go back and redo it anyway. Okay, so got that done. Okay, now I'm going to add in a few little sniper spots on the side here. These are not really for recovery, as they're not going to help anyone who's flying across the border, because you cannot grab onto those ledges, but you can use them to stand here and shoot your bow, or jump up and fireball people, maybe. Not incredibly useful, but can be taken advantage of. Alright, now we're going to do the spikes thing, okay? So, I'm using spikes in this as a way to actually save people, not hurt them. Now, that sounds ridiculous, and yeah, I could just put a platform down here, but where's the fun in that? So we're going to do this, and then make a set of ladders in the middle, along with a few platforms to help them recover. This, I think, will make a really interesting stage that a lot of people can enjoy. It has something for everyone. It has a good place for snipers to camp out here and shoot at people. If you die, if you fall, you can't just jump. You can't just jump back up and save yourself. Although some characters can, and that's fine. But it also has stairs that allow you to recover here. And by the way, this middle section, which was just a plain battle area, is now even more interesting because you have the opportunity to do jumping attacks like that. Anyway, so this is still our high KO zone, and if you want to kill someone, head up here, trust me. Anyway, this is going to do it for this episode. The main points we went over today are A, build a stage with an open area. It doesn't have to be the whole area, and it doesn't have to be boring. You see how I made this more interesting by having platforms here on the side. But always have some kind of open area on a stage, otherwise it becomes really tedious to fight people and you're never, ever going to use it. Yeah, sure, a giant Pokemon-themed stage with tons of floating bits and bobs everywhere is great the first time, but no one's ever going to go play it again just because it's not fun to fight on, even if it's fun to look at. Alright, the second thing we learned is that slanted platforms provide more interesting fighting surfaces. I'm going to show you that by doing this. Now, look at this. This punch combo would hit a tall person if they're standing here, but not a short person or someone who's ducking. Also, certain moves do better on lower surfaces, like Mario's stupid flood cannon, but we're not even going to really go into that because it's so useless that I can't even get past it. Anyway, you can also throw in, I always like to put in at least one thing in a stage that makes it more interesting. In this stage, it's a spike level that actually helps you recover, but at the cost of a large chunk of health. Alright, so, quick recap. One good fighting area, slanted platforms, almost always, and some interesting feature. Those are the three most important parts. We're going to keep, in future weeks, we'll keep on going through these and we'll keep on going through my stages and test fight on them. I'll show you why I did what I did for each stage. Also, make sure to tell me if you want any of these stages. Just post a comment and I'll send it right to you. I'll post my Brawl Friend code in the description, so just send me yours and I can send you a stage, or we can even play Brawl online sometime if you'd like. I think that about does it. We gotta do the stage name though. What should we do? Let's call it the pain of living. Oh, that's almost poetic. What is wrong with me? Alright. I hate this interface. It's like a cell phone pad. I mean, why? Pain. It should be capital O. We don't have enough room for living. We should write life. We should write life. Come on, fit, darn you. Yes! I obviously I knew it. Comments are useless. Don't even bother. Save and done. I always recommend putting your files on an SD card because then you can take them to friends' house. I said no. Anyway, like I said earlier, making fun theme stages is great. For example, where'd it go? I have one of the most hilarious theme stages ever somewhere in here, but I can't find it. Oh man. La 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 la. So now we're just browsing through here. It's boring as all heck, but I'm going to find it eventually. Maybe. Oh, here's my collection of boxes. You like? They're stupid, but they're kind of fun to fight on. There's literally 40 of these. So maybe it doesn't count that I made for like 150. Ooh, that's cool. Sorry. I forget some of the stages I even have because I have so many. There we go. I love this stage. Why am I editing it? Whatever, I'm just gonna show you. It's a giant Pikmin! That's right. It's not the best for fighting, but it's surprisingly not as bad as you might think. It has an open area, it has some slanted platforms to make it more interesting. By the way, I don't think you have to have slanted platforms in every single stage. It just provides diversity, and that's something you should strive for. You do not want every stage to be bland platforms and spinning wheels. You want interesting stuff, and slanted platforms can do that. Alright. We're gonna play a quick game of Brawl, and then we'll just wrap it up, guys. We're gonna play a test game on this stage against a level 9 duder. A duder. Yeah, that's right. Random. Yeah, I don't recommend playing on random most of the time, but I don't feel like choosing right now. Here we go. 3-minute KO fest. Da da da. The pain of life. Let's do this. Oh yes! I am awesome with Zelda. I love Zelda. Woo! Yes. Where is he? Ha! Fail. I wonder if computer players can even get up. I don't really design these stages with computer players in mind because they're stupid. Smash Ball! I know, real men don't play with Smash Balls. I don't care. I like Smash Balls. Oh! This is too easy, I gotta say. Wow. Let's try some sniping. Oh, that's fun. Although it's gonna piss my friends off. I tried to grab there. It's not working now. I love that grab. It's so dumb looking. You should fight over the Smash Balls always, but you should never get to the point where you're sacrificing yourself to get a Smash Ball. It's just not worth it. Because look at him. He's literally doing nothing with it. Darn it. He's dumb. Her down smash is awful. Woo! Yeah. Get you, sucker. That was not worth the time it took to do. Ah! Climb the ladder, son. Oh, almost saved his life there. Want to see something funny? Pitfalls work great in midair. Okay, I totally failed that. Ow. Hey, hey. Oh, I forgot. I thought I could still use my recovery move after that. Why is it still playing this music? What? What happened? Billy Joe, what happened? You are an idiot. Oh my god. This is why I don't like to play against AI. I'm damaging him. No, I'm not. Wish I was. Let's play Sheik for a little bit. I only have 5 seconds left. Oh, yes! Yes! Handstand! I'm thinking about your death. Yeah, it was fun. Perfect game, guys. Perfect game against level 9. See, the stage is fun. Just don't play it against computers. In fact, I would highly recommend never playing on most of your custom stages with the computer because they'll fall off and kill themselves for no reason. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm XepherGames. Well, this is XepherGames. And I'm Jake. See you guys next week on Smashing Sundays.